This might just be the best flat earth proof you've ever heard. It all starts with a sundial, a simple tool that has stood the test of time. But what if I told you that its very existence challenges the idea of a spinning globe? Stay with me. This one is going to blow your mind. You know what a sundial is, right? That ancient device people have used for thousands of years to track time by following the sun's shadow. It's simple, reliable, and elegant. But there's a catch. It doesn't work the way it should on a spinning ball Earth. I know it sounds wild, but let's break it down. Imagine for a moment that the Earth is a sphere spinning through space. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Therefore, a sundial's shadow should shift in a way that reflects this motion. But guess what? It doesn't. On a globe, the shadows cast by the sun wouldn't create the steady, predictable patterns that sundials depend on. Therefore, the system would fall apart. So why does the sundial work so flawlessly? Let me explain. For a sundial to function, the sun has to move in a predictable circular path above a flat plane. But if the Earth were curved, the shadows wouldn't align. They would bend and stretch in strange, inconsistent ways, therefore, making it impossible to use a sundial accurately. But on a flat plane, everything clicks into place. The sun moves in a perfect circle and the shadows follow a logical, consistent pattern. That's why sundials have worked seamlessly for centuries. Here's where it gets even more fascinating. The flat Earth model doesn't just account for sundials, it depends on them. But this isn't just theory, it's something you can test yourself. Grab a flashlight and create a DIY sundial. If you move the flashlight in a straight line, the shadow behaves nothing like it does in real life. But if you move it in a circular pattern, therefore, recreating the flat Earth model, the shadow behaves exactly as it should. Now let's talk about the globe model for a second. People often point to NASA for proof. But what do we really see from them? CGI images, staged videos, and simulations that feel more like science fiction than reality. Therefore, if the globe model was so undeniable, wouldn't we have real, tangible proof? But instead, we rely on cartoons to explain the world we live in. And then there's gravity. They say gravity is strong enough to hold billions of gallons of water upside down on a spinning ball. But think about it. Have you ever seen water behave like that in real life? Water doesn't stick to a ball. It seeks its level, therefore it flows flat and steady, just as we observe. But here's the most important part. The sundial experiment is just one piece of the puzzle. Therefore, if we start to question what we've been taught, if we look past the complicated theories and simulations, we find answers that make more sense. The Earth is flat, stationary, and much simpler than the spinning ball model we've been sold for centuries.